Hey guys, what's up? It's Bornabler welcoming you back to our Pokemon TCG Pocket Journey, day 24. And for today, I have a bit of a mix-up, a bit of a cross-up, if you will. I'm not showing you one of the favorite cards of my collection. I'm showing you probably my least favorite card. This was gotten when I was very young, and probably at around the time, I think Ruby and Sapphire was probably like the main game that was out. I have a Expedition Weezing. Now, Weezing is not a card that I particularly hate. I mean, I don't love him, but I mean, it's fun. You're gonna see the full image here. I think it's the realism that they go for on the image. I haven't really looked much of the artist's other stuff to see if they're got kind of like the same vibe as this one, but I just, I don't, not my favorite card at all, but I definitely thought it would be a fun one to show y'all since, you know, there are a bunch of like quote-unquote dud Pokemon you can get. And again, Weezing on its own is not my least favorite Pokemon, but that's definitely one that struck a chord with me and not in a good way. But hopefully that was fun for y'all to see, and we're going to go ahead and get into our packs for the day. Starting off with the Mewtwo pack here, of course. Not gonna spin a Rooney at this time. What you got for us? Grapplocked, Cubone, Petlil, Double, and Haunter. Okay, I did the spin a Rooney or whatever I called it. I mean, Haunter, it is a new Pokemon for us to get for the collection. That's good. Still not amazing though. Back up, and I think we'd like to do a... I think we did a Charizard pack yesterday, so we'll do this Pikachu one. Go over here to the right. I did see that pack that was twisted around, but I'm just gonna mess up slicing those open 5 times. Arbok, Goldeen, another Goldeen, Magnemite, and Slowbro. Alright. Don't know how I feel about double Goldeen, but it is what it is. That's what we got in our packs. We now have a total of 300 Pokemon now, or 300 cards at least. Wow, would not have expected this one. The number 300 brings to mind Florges. It is said that there were once a Florges that protected the garden of a castle for over 300 years. Florges, whatever you do. Gonna back out here and then take a look at the Wonder Picks we have. So starting off, nothing too amazing here. Keep scrolling down, we might see something. Do see a Pikachu EX. Still not much. I like Flareon a whole lot, but I'm not really sure that it's what I intend to go for. Wow, I know we've had weekdays before, but this is probably the, I guess, least exciting one we've seen. Give me a moment. So I could go for that Pikachu one, but I think I am just going to go for the Flareon just because I'm interested enough to get the card itself. There are also 2 other cards here, Pyukumuku and Meltan. Should be good to grab. But I want to see Flareon. That's a Mankey. Probably the worst one to have gotten. Lilligant there wouldn't have been too fantastic either, but I would have been at least like, oh yeah, that's a rarer card, and that'd be fine, right? But it is what it is. Let's back out. Go to the shop. Get our daily, and complete our missions. Complete all. Grab the 4 hourglasses. Good deal. Still didn't look like we had any other missions from like the theme collections or whatever, so we're just gonna move on to battle. Now, yesterday was a pretty big struggle, but I think that I'm at least more comfortable trying this Venusaur EX battle now, since there is this one just says win without your opponent getting any points. Give me one moment. I'm not going to build my own fire deck, but I think I might adjust one of the current decks we have. So all I really did here was remove red card and then put in Koga. Since we use the two primary cards, Muck and Wheezing, I think that this is a pretty good card to have in addition. It probably would be the main linchpin too in preventing any KOs from happening, so we're gonna give it a try. None of our dark types here should be weak to grass. I think the most that they would be weak to is fighting. Get to go second. I'm okay with seeing that. Okay, so yeah, wow, that's probably the best start that we could have seen. At least versus our opponent here. Part of me forgot that we're not attacking for weakness, and so Coughing won't be doing 40 damage, it would just be doing the 20, which is fine, especially if we were to draw into Wheezing here pretty soon, but definitely keeps us a little slow. Another Farfetch'd, I mean, that's okay, but I really want to see our other evolutions and stuff here. We've pretty much got everything we need here already, we just need to see the basics. Ivysaur is a little troublesome here because it would take us 3 hits at minimum to KO, and we're not seeing anything more here. That's really unfortunate. If we can get Wheezing here, that'd probably be the best thing. Ekans, that's still good. Because Arbok will be able to do 60 damage and also has the opportunity for preventing a retreat. So if they put in Venusaur EX here, they could put themselves in a disadvantageous situation. That'll heal up to 60. But that will not matter. We will actually have the KO here. So we're going to retreat with Farfetch'd into Ekans. Evolve. Put on our energy, and then go for KO. And I think at this point we are in a pretty great situation. We haven't taken a single hit yet, and we're pretty much steamrolling here. I was about to say, seeing Rattata here is kind of surprising. But I think what they may do is, well, I was going to say they would have anticipated, like, doing a stall here with Raticate, but if they do that, then I'm just going to get the KOs here. So I don't know if the AI forgot that corner just prevents them from retreating or what. I mean, this is really unnecessary, but I'm going to use the potion, I guess, as safety. Because I don't even think Erica would help here, because I think it only heals grass types. Let's see what they do, though. Do you see Ivysaur? Potion, well, you need 2... Well, no, even if you had 2 potions, you'd still get KO'd here. Yeah, I think that's it. See, if you're building your own brood decks, where you're very aware of what to do, and the ratios of it are not absolutely disgusting, guess what? You too can actually win versus the, this is an expert, but I think this is, like, advanced. Yeah, the Dark deck has definitely come to our rescue several times here already. Good deal, 12 turns, and no points. Granted, got a very lucky start there where our opponent opened with Rattata, went second, and then Farfetch'd was just able to get a KO there. Yeah, so it was advanced, because it's beginner, intermediate, advanced. So we've actually got all of these missions done. The only thing that's left is expert. And they pretty much intended for expert to be incredibly, incredibly grindy. Because if you'll see here, you know, get 12 or more points, you know, that just requires some of this. Get a, win the battle with a rarity of this, which actually Toxic is fine with. But also, like, the grass type, having to use that versus it is kind of rough. Let's see if we can replicate this with the Toxic deck. I don't know if we're going to win without losing any Pokemon, but, you know, good situation here. This is actually great. This is not the best we could possibly see, but it's very, very good, though. In turn. Well, what a turn one! Now, it's a little dangerous to see Kangaskhan this early, but we won't die at least if we see 2 heads. Okay. Sorry, die is a little strong. We won't get KO'd. Ooh, I kind of like the Sabrina here. The reason why is that they're forced to use at least some resource to save Bulbasaur, whether that's their energy attach or their or like something like X-Speed. They will have to commit something here to save him. Kangaskhan is still a threat, but we're at least not in a too bad situation. Okay. Let's see, 2. Yeah. That is the best case scenario for sure. Because now what we can do here, besides start putting energies on Muck, so we're basically going to do the same thing here. Gas Leak. And Tackle. And so even if Kangaskhan high rolls the biggest number it can get, which is 60, Weezing will live on 20 HP. Okay. And now this is why we run Koga. I want to use that Professor Research so bad, but yeah, we have to Koga here. So what this does is you literally just get the Pokemon back into your hand. There are very few cards in general that even allow you to do this in the main Pokemon TCG just because it is such a powerful ability. If we saw the 60 there, it would be kind of rough, but looks like our opponent isn't drawing into anything like, into Ivysaur or even any other basics, which is extremely surprising. We will put another Coughing on our bench. Use this Pokeball, which I think at this point, the only thing we can really see is Ekans or Farfetch. Speaking of which. And that'll be it. I don't think I want to put Farfetch'd on my bench, at least not yet. Venoshock will get the KO on Kangaskhan easy. And I think even if we saw Ivysaur come in, we will probably still get the KO here. Pokeball, okay, that allows them to get their basic, prevent a KO, or prevent them from losing. That is a little scary. The fact that they do have us at risk of being KO'd here. Which of these would I like most? I was saying it earlier, but I almost like Farfetch the most. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. And here's why. So we use Muck here, get a KO. Then we see Kangaskhan. Now Kangaskhan is pretty much threatening any KO on any of our Pokemon. We could see Muck get KO'd here, and if we do, again, that's fine. It's really just the fact that we wouldn't complete the mission. Okay, so we see 30 damage. Pokeball. Ekans. I mean, I'm still okay with it. So what I wanted to explain earlier is if we retreat with Muck here and put in Weezing, Kangaskhan would have to high roll twice to get a KO. But on the off chance that we do, you know, get KO'd or Weezing gets KO'd, Farfetch is pretty much the safest person at a low cost to see a KO here to like capitalize off of Weezing's poison and everything. So we're gonna do that. Ooh, that would have been really bad. Yeah, we'll do that. So by the time it comes around to our turn, this will be a guaranteed 50 damage. And honestly, if we see... Okay. I was going to say, if we saw the X speed this turn, this would actually be a win. Oh, we are pogging in the streets right now. Let's freaking go. All right, and here's why. Let me not just like go freaking crazy, go stupid. So what'll happen here is like, you know, if we attack with Weezing, it'll do 30 damage and we'd take the 10. However, this is exactly the situation I was talking about. So we retreat, put a Farfetch'd, use Leak Slap, doesn't KO, but Kangaskhan is poisoned. We'll take the 10 damage of poison, and just like that, it's a Dubski. Now, I don't think Arbok and Ekans would have worked there. I think we would have been too low on the energy cost. So I'm pretty certain Farfetch'd was our key to victory. Again, the opponent low rolling on the Kangaskhan meant that we had another turn regardless, but Farfetch'd there forced the end of the game, which is super excellent. So we would still have to play the very unfortunate game of, again, trying to use a fighting type there, win this battle by turn 12. I think we were just shy of that, and then do some damage. Let's see what else we can do. Let's try against this Mewtwo deck again. Because we could get the mission for not losing any points, and of course, just work on the damage done. Going first, I feel like a lot of people might be confused as to why I do and do not like going first in this game on occasions. And it really depends on the hand. What I want to do is I want to make a video specifically, and by I mean video, it wouldn't be something like super broad or ridiculously long-winded. It would just be something very easily explaining what keeps you advantageous on like a first or second turn. Okay, that is very scary that we've seen both of those already. Okay, I'm thinking ahead. We Sabrina here. Bring up the... Oh, okay. I was hoping they'd bring up the other Mewtwo EX, because if they did, what would have happened here is they'd get poisoned. They would have had to attach for one, basically giving them the next turn. We would have gotten another poison gas in, and then before they would be able to KO our Grimer, we would actually be able to evolve into Muck and KO. Okay. I think we're kind of forced into this here. I think our opponent ended up getting too many huge Pokemon here early on. Or you could retreat into Clefairy. Why would you do that? Why would you ever do that? What? They just gave up all of their energies. I'm not crazy, am I? Like, there's no reason for you to do that. And the biggest thing in my head is like, I would understand if you did that if you had something like Gardevoir, right? Where you're basically guaranteeing, you know, your energy attach rate will still be pretty high. but that actually just felt like throwing there. We'll see. Now, I don't know if these master battles run Giovanni. That'd probably be about the scariest thing we'd see here, just because it would actually threaten the KO on Muck. Going to put in the Mewtwo with no energy. Okay. Oh, so we're literally just doing that to stall right now. But why? I'm sitting here because I'm determining the risk of what would happen if I attack here. So, realistically, they would have to KO Muck here. They would have to have a stack of cards, which is X-Speed and Giovanni, because it would have to attach to the Mewtwo EX, use X-Speed to retreat its cost to 1, retreat, put in Mewtwo EX, use Giovanni so that way it does an extra 10 damage, and then KO Muck. But where does that ever win? Because I can KO either of these Mewtwo EX in 2 turns. I mean, we'll use the potion, I guess? Just in case that's somehow part of their plan. I'm gonna attach to Wheezing here. This seems really weird, but I need to give myself options for retreating if I need to. There's just research, okay. Well, they've used their supporter for the turn. That's it. I think my opponent just gave up. They folded. Yeah, I was genuinely having to like sit there and think, what in the world is the AI planning? Bro was not thinking. But we were just shy of the 12 turns, man. It is what it is. Still pretty far along. Oh, we actually already got 12 turns. Okay. So it is literally just doing the damage and winning with the fighting type. Which, I mean, that's... Of all, like, the missions we have left, again, just doing the damage, that's cumulative, so... You are never going to get that done in one battle. And then the fighting, it's like... freaking mashing your head versus a brick wall. But... Hey, overall, that was a very, very successful day. Kind of a stark contrast to the other day that we had, but in any case, that'll be it for the day. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and of course, if you're enjoying the series, leave a like and hit the subscribe button. I know I don't say that very much at the end of the videos, but it is realistic, and hopefully, if y'all are enjoying, I'll have much more down the pipeline for y'all besides just this 30-day trial of the Pokemon TCG Pocket. But in any case, thank you guys once again for watching. Hopefully you're having a fantastic night or day wherever you may be, and I'll see y'all next time. See ya!